social media, free and cost-effective music-making software, and video cameras on our cell phones, the floodgates are wide open.
Because of the internet, music has achieved a new level of accessibility. Prior to the internet, it was much harder.
So your dream is to be able to do music full-time, be able to quit that job, be able to support yourself, support your family, and have a sustained career doing what you love to do. But your friends, your family, your coworkers, they're not being very supportive. They're telling you to be realistic. They're telling you you have no chance. They're telling you to go get a real job. Well, maybe they're right.
So just show you around. So this is where I keep the majority of my guitars. They're not expensive. I try to keep things low budget, but because music's been evolving, simple Yamaha acoustic.
This is Josh. Josh is a fresh new face to the independent music community. He is able to record and master professional sounding music within his own room. Although the room was a bit cramped, he still gave us a tour of his chaotic yet effective setup.
Different musical aspects, resin, pitch pipe, that's an E, batteries, sticks for my acoustic stuff, tuners, pretty simple stuff, simple monitoring, no equalization, pickup monitors. I run my guitar through them. I don't really use an amp. I think that's kind of overkill. I think I can get a pretty good sound out of just out of speakers and everything. 2011 Mac, old, barely works, but so do I, so it works out. This is the acoustic space that I drilled out of. It was an old walk-in closet and I don't have many clothes, so I drilled it out. I took these old sound panels from like high school after it was torn down, or sorry, ripped it down by a tornado. They didn't want to tear it down. Mother Nature had her own way. But yeah, it's pretty rinky-dink, man. But she works, man. She works just fine. It's not the world's most expensive setup, not in the slightest. But I mean, music's cheap, so why not stay cheap? Why not spend money you don't have? So the world of broke musicianship.
Music is everywhere, and I mean everywhere.
I was born on a day in the internet age.
The internet is to blame for this large, exploding cacophony of artists. The internet is a new and ideal platform for aspiring musicians from around the world. Musicians can use sites such as Bandcamp, Epidemic Sound, SoundCloud, Artlist, Google Music, YouTube Music, Amazon Music, Napster, Deezer, iTunes, and Spotify. With these sites, musicians can share their content farther than ever before. Individuals from all over the globe can listen to the music these artists make. Now, why are there so many people making music, and how is this happening? Normally, it's roughly $30 to $100 per hour for a moderate to professional grade studio space. But with the new generation of music, all people need is a laptop, a guitar, and a good story.
Probably just set the bass here in case I need to redo anything. And then I'll grab my hollow body, which is probably my favorite instrument I've ever owned. I mean, this thing is crazy for the price I paid for it. really simple. You just kind of feel where the track takes you. Do a couple takes of it, And this is GarageBand, man. I mean, it doesn't get any simpler, any cheaper than GarageBand does. It's free program on your Mac, and with all the tools you need to make music. And if anyone says that they can't make music unless they're using Pro Tools or Logic X or anything that's that costs money, then call you a fool. In all honesty, and it's a shame that more people don't do it this way. But not the best sounding track. Hendrix could have done way better, I'm sure. I'm sure the neighbor on the corner could have done way better, but that's about it. Pretty simple stuff.
Unfortunately, there's a glaring obstacle that most independent artists are too afraid to admit: making enough money. Many new or older musicians using the internet are unable to sustain their dreams. It's said that 8 in 10 musicians do not make enough to keep the dream alive, but why can't independent musicians make money?
Hi, my name is Tim Klaba. I am the music technology and composition instructor at Terra State Community College, and I'm a freelancer for Immense Audio. Music market is incredibly saturated. So how to stand out from it would be what's everyone else doing and do something different and try to make it work. And a lot of times it doesn't work. You kind of take a look at where music was back, I would say 15, maybe not even that far, but maybe 10 years ago, and see where it's at currently, and you can kind of gauge where it's leading to. And so I teach the students kind of how to experiment mainly with synth and more sound design elements, mixing it with an orchestra or a rock band and adding proper After Effects onto it, and developing your own After Effects, something unique that no one else has.
The industry of music is now a competitive battleground where most aspiring musicians don't make the cut. A music critic from New York Times stated that, "I think it's easier than ever to make a little bit of money. However, I think it's harder to make a lot of money." In addition, platforms may not guarantee an artist's success. Many platforms only pay a fraction of a dollar to each copyright holder or musician. For instance, Spotify only pays a person 0.00437 of a dollar per stream. Even then, Spotify has a 30-second rule applying to every stream. If users don't even listen to a song for more than 30 seconds, the musician or copyright holder doesn't even get paid. At the end of the day, I realized something. Music is unforgiving, yet it invites people into a life of passion and fortune. According to Josh, he won't ever stop making music. Music is something you feel. Unfortunately, music has become a battle of who gets the most listens. My goal is to just express the stories I have and the feelings I endure. However, there are still questions left that none of us exactly know the answer to. How will the future look for the upcoming scene of music? Will the competition only get more fierce? Will people like Josh be able to achieve their goals of making money in the thing they love? Or will the rise of independence be the musician's downfall? The future holds many secrets, but those secrets will only be revealed with the decisions we make.